Hey, thanks everybody for joining us today on Live Music Nation podcast. I'm your host, Jake Gill. Today we're with Valerie Earl from Wellington, Kansas Chamber of Commerce. Valerie, thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Valerie, let's start with you. Where did you grow up? And let's talk about your career up until now at your position with the Chamber.
Okay, so I'm in Kansas here, but I'm from Michigan originally. And I've worked in events and banquets and bartended, and it just seemed to fit the role of director of the Chamber.
So what brought you from cold, dreary Michigan to warm, sunny, luxurious Kansas?
Well, we love the changes that we have in weather here in Kansas. We get all the seasons, but we are not stuck with that cold like in Michigan. And the biggest thing is family and opportunity. We have family in Oklahoma, so we've lived there for 4 years, and then we have transitioned here to Wellington, Kansas.
And you're not far from Oklahoma there in Wellington, so
No.
that's good as well. That's good as well. Okay, so let's talk about a couple of events you mentioned earlier when we were talking earlier about Wheat Festival. Tell us a little bit about that and really describe it for us, especially for our listeners who have never been there before.
Yeah, so our Wheat Festival, it is the official Kansas Wheat Festival. This is the 123rd festival. It started in 1900. It started with a celebration for the wheat harvest, hence it being the Wheat Festival, and it has grown. It is a 5-day festival. We have live music, carnival, parade, car show, arts and craft fair, tons of contests, and just ways of getting people involved and together. The newest thing that we brought on last year is an agricultural area. So we had wheat threshing demonstration, cotton gin, and we're just excited to grow that area.
Have you talked any with people from the past that were associated with the festival to talk about so the longevity of it is impressive in itself, 120 some years. That might be the longest festival that we've interviewed at this point. A lot of times they die off. Where did the drive to continue this festival, where did that come from?
Well, I think a lot of it has to do that it's been just held and ran by the Chamber, which has been a constant. It's not just a small committee, but we've formed committees within the Chamber. So we've kept it going, and I think just growing it and doing fun things with it. It's really, a chance to bring the community out. And for the Chamber, it's our biggest fundraising effort of the year.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. So let's talk a little bit about the Chamber. Of course, you guys are there to unite the businesses of your community and also to promote them for growth as well. What is the rewarding part of your job in that endeavor?
Well, it's great to see all of our businesses highlighted and doing different sponsorships. And it's not even just the monetary part, but the fact of getting them physically out in front of our community and just bringing the community together and bringing them face to face and the exposure that they get.
As a leader in the Chamber, and especially this festival, what are some of the rewarding aspects that you feel like those aha moments of all the work that goes into this is actually worth it?
I think the biggest thing is just people getting familiar with our businesses and just getting out there face to face and in person.
Yeah, no, that's
especially after what we've gone through the last couple of years.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think we can all agree that live events are vital to our mental and I think we're just seeing it to our mental and physical well-being. And these past couple of years have been rough for sure. All right, Valerie, because I am a live music guy and I am a live entertainment guy, I always ask these two questions in every interview. So first of all, I have to know, what is the best concert you've ever seen in your entire life?
Ooh, best concert. It's a tie, and it's two totally different spectrums. Kenny Rogers.
Okay.
And Meatloaf.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. We got that. All right.
I like a big genre of music.
So I know that Wellington is a huge community of music. You have one of the greatest record producers and engineers in the Midwest and really the nation there in Wellington. So you could bring any one act to Wellington, Kansas for the Wheat Festival. Who would you bring?
Who? Oh, goodness. It's tough. as I said, I like so much music and such a big variety. I mean, Garth Brooks. There you go.
Perfect. That is a perfect match. Valerie, how do people find out more about the events, not just the Wheat Festival, but the other events the Chamber sponsors there in Wellington, Kansas?
The best way is to go on our website, so wellingtonkschamber.com, and then we're also on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So trying to hit all those platforms. And it's not just the Wheat Festival. We do a golf classic. We have a ladies' night out that's really evolved over the years with a purse auction and just entertainment. We had a magician, comedian last year. We have Fall Festival, which has a lot of fun stuff and going on, and Christmas celebration.
Oh, perfect. You got everything year round covered. Good luck in your endeavor there at Wellington, Kansas Chamber of Commerce. Thanks for being on with us today.
All right. Thank you, Jake. Thanks for the time.
Well, baby, I'm on it with a bottle